Hi, Jay Frederick Smith here, Continental Realty of Jackson. We're at 2960 West 10th Street in the northwest part of Jacksonville. This is right off of Detroit, which is right off of McDuff. So we're going to just do a quick walk around the outside of this property here, give you a kind of a view of what the outside of the house looks like, and point out any problems with it. First off, I can't really tell for sure, but the trim for that roof is pretty moldy. That's from rain running down and bringing the debris from the roof down along that white trim that is along the fascia board there. The roof itself looks like it's not got a lot of curl or anything, but it is definitely getting close to the age where it would not pass an insurance inspection, which means that you'd have to have a new roof if the inspector said that was in fact the case, because without it you wouldn't be able to get insurance, and that means you wouldn't be able to get a loan on the house. I mean, and who wants to have a house without insurance in any case? Also, it looks like we've had some trouble here. We've got at least one window that's been broken out and is now boarded up. And so we'll just go ahead and finish walking around the outside and spot any other problems that we have here. So there's a lot of shrubbery close to the house on this side. Really, that all needs to come out, because when you have vegetation like this up against the house, it allows insects and other things to get into the house and cause trouble, especially when they're going up all the way to the eaves. And as you see here, right here where that hook is, we've got a little bit of a rot problem. Also behind the hook, up into the eaves, the soffits, you can see where we've got some wood rot there too. And I think I saw some around the other side. Now, this side of the house has a little gate here, but I think maybe we'll be able to get through it. We'll give it a try. It's kind of a squeeze, but okay, yep, we can get through. So we'll just go ahead and get around the outside here. Now, the backyard is really nice sized. It's a good size. Looks like it's mostly fenced. You got several big trees here, provide lots of shade. The tree does not overhang the roof. Thank you so much. But in the back, we've got the same problem where we've got vegetation pressed right up against the side of the house, goes all the way up to the roof, which means that ants, termites, etc. can make the run up there and get up into the wood supporting the roof itself. Since this is a concrete block home on a slab, that would be the main way that they'd be able to get in and cause trouble. So let's see here. Can't really tell too much about the AC compressor. It does look like it's an older unit, but it seems like it's in pretty good shape, so that's good. Windows are definitely original equipment. These are single pane windows that can be locked from the inside and then open towards the outside of the house. I don't know how else to explain it. We got a security door on the back. That's where the lockbox is that has the key that we're going to get into. Laundry facilities also on the back, but I'm not really sure why they've got a security door there. I guess to keep people from stealing the washer or dryer. We've got some weird plumbing things happening here where we've got this PVC pipe coming up with a spigot, and then a little bit of insulation, and then an elbow, and then it goes into probably into the laundry. I would say that's probably where that goes. Also, we've got some remains of some knob and tube wiring here, which is kind of fun. Looking along this side, you can see the transition from the block to the T111 siding. And T111 is like the worst siding you could possibly get in a house in Jacksonville because it's wood. And without it being kept painted, really nicely painted, it really goes bad fast. This is probably installed a year ago, and you can already see where it's rotting along the bottom. And this is because, of course, it's on the ground, right? And when it's on the ground, it's going to rot. You're going to see that. There's just nothing you can do about it. But replace it with some fiber cementitious. That's the best. We have more plumbing running up the outside of the wall here. Oh, no, it's not. This is a conduit for some wire, actually. That's what it looks like. That goes along here. The conduit ends, and that Romex goes along the roof line of the wall and up into one of the vents. So I'm not sure what's up with that. It actually goes both ways. You can see that Romex going along there. So trim is bad on the corners. Definitely have some rot. The door looks like it's been beat on with a hammer. I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. I guess they try to bang their way into the house. I also don't know what all the command strips are doing here, but hey, that's what it is. Now, there is some issues with separation between the soffit and these little, the tips of the roof joists. That's what these are supposed to be. But as you can see, that's not really what it is. It's just a little piece that somebody nailed up here. That's supposed to be a joist that runs from the peak of the roof all the way to the fascia board, this board here on the end. And that one does, but this one, as you can see, is just like a little piece that's nailed up there. So we have some problems up in the roof. The paint up there is a lead-based paint, and you can see it's flaking. You can't really remove that. You have to basically just paint over it, seal it in. Or you can have a professional lead abatement contractor come out and remove it, and that will cost you, well, the left body part of your choice to get done. Also seeing on the deck, we've got some rot. Now, the deck should not really be sticking out past the fascia, but obviously here it is. And as you can see there, we've got quite a fair amount of rot along this piece of the deck. Whoops, here we go. And that's not necessarily a problem right now. It's just something that you're going to want to point out if you buy this house. You want to point it out to your roofer when you have this roof replaced, which probably is going to have to be soon based on what I can see. So right now, what I see for problems have to do with maybe some rot up in the fascia, and maybe a possible new roof, some broken out windows, hammered on door, and some other things that are kind of like that. So I'm going to go back and get the key, and we will head on into the inside, and then we'll take a look and see what that looks like.